Hello everybody, welcome. I'm going to be doing an all signs reading. This all signs will provide everything that you can think of, and this is how it is. So the energies will provide what's going on. Reverse cards are negative and upright cards are going to be positive. That's how it seems to be. This is how it is. There's going to be lots of clarifications. There's no timestamps whatsoever between whatever each sign of the zodiac sign you are, but that's how it is. This will go for July 5th all the way to July 7th of 2024. So I hope that this reading helps you, and I hope it seems to be. So this is just how it goes along, and this is how it is, and this is how it kind of provides, and this is how it kind of remains, because in one way or another, this is just how the reading goes, and this is how it is. So I hope everyone will enjoy this all signs reading, and I hope that this is the way of how it goes, and I hope that everything can be all specifically on how it kind of remains and how it is. So this is just the way it goes, and this is just how it remains and how it seems to be and whatnot and what have you. And this is just how determination it is, because this is how it kind of is, right? And whenever things go bad or things can go sideways, you have to know your own way, right? Because in one way or another, everything can be all great, and not only that, so you have to remember that this is just how it kind of goes. You might have peer pressure, maybe that could help. Maybe you have that maybe during your bad days or something, so you have to know about that as well, and that's how it seems to be. So I know that I'm just going to clarify of how it goes, and I hope it seems to be. I know that this all signs reading is going to be maybe not very long, but if it is, this is how it kind of is. So, this is how it kind of remains, because in that way, it's the way of knowing what to do, and it's the simple as that, because that's how it goes, right? So that's how it kind of remains, because in one way or another, this is how it seems to be, because this is just the way it goes, and this is how it is, right? So I hope that you all enjoy this all signs reading. Give it a like, give it a comment, and this is how it goes. So the first one, it is, I'm going to go right from Aries right through Pisces. And this is how it is. It says, boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Eclipse in Aries, collaboration. So we're going to start with you, and this is how it kind of goes. I'll go from every single sign that's out there, and this is how it kind of is, right? So this is just how it remains, and this is how it kind of goes, and this is just the way it is. So I hope that this reading helps you, and this is how it is. Let's get started. Right, so for Aries, this is just for you. This is just how it kind of remains. You have the nine Pentacles reversed, you have the Six of Cups reversed, and you have the Star that's reversed. Yeah, because you have no inspiration, nothing, right? I did say that the cards were reversed. I know that they're negativity, but what draws in, this is how it seems to be. This is just how it turns into that way. It's like a go-getter situation, right? This is how it goes. So I'm going to clarify how it is. And let's see. You have the Ten of Swords that's reversed because there's no burdens. You have the Six of Pentacles that's reversed. And you have the Five of Pentacles that's reversed. Interesting. So what's going on for Aries? The Seven of Pentacles upright gives her vision. Okay. You have the Four of Cups reversed because there is no distraction. You have the Page of Swords upright because there's education. Okay, so you're being educated on something. And what's going on here? You have the Six of Swords reversed because there's no movement. Anything? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles reversed because there's no growth. One more. Queen of Cups is upright because there's empathy. Okay, so basically you know that there are two sides of the story here, but you know you have to look for your vision. You look for empathy. You look to have education. It's the way of knowing what to do. It's the way of how it is, right? This is just a lifeline where things are, but this is just how it remains. Because you have to look at it, right? This is just how it is, but this is the way it goes, right? Seeing is believing. Believing is seeing. That's all you can do, right? This is how it is. So think about it, Aries, and I hope that everything seems to be all, good on how things are, okay? So believe it, because everything can happen with a split second. On to the next one. Shine brightly like the star you are. Eclipse in Leo, compassion. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. The Five of Wands reversed, followed by the Knight of Pentacles upright, and the Six of Cups is upright. That's interesting. You could be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You could be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So there are things that you're trying to remember and trying to discover. You have to look at it from a different way. You have to remember how things are. It's the way of knowing what to do. So I can understand that, right? I can understand that. I'm going to clarify. So I'm going to clarify. Let's see. Let's see what's going on for you, Leo. So you have the Nine of Wands reversed. Interesting. You have the Five of Wands reversed. That's interesting. And you have the High Priestess that's reversed. Because you're not using your inner voice. Well, basically you are using your inner voice, maybe that. But this is just the way it goes. Maybe you can look at it. Maybe you can understand it. Right? Because this is what it remains, right? So let's see what's going on. So I'm gonna clarify for you, Leo. Let's see. The Three of Swords reversed because there's no heartbreak. Interesting. Seven of Swords reversed because there's no deceit. And the Hermit that's reversed because there's no solitude. Interesting. What's going on for here? The Magician reversed because there's no skill. The Lover's upright because there's decisions. Oh, Leo, you are making decisions. And the Ten of Wands reversed because there's no burdens. Okay, so Basically, you are in decisions because you're going to make up your mind, right? Because you're in love, you're doing exactly what you can, what you planned on, and so on and so forth. But, this is what the remembers of the remains of it. So you have the devil that's reversed because there's no obsession. The Knight of Pentacles reversed because there's no trust. Obviously, I have no idea why, but you need to put that into perspective. So let's see. Five of Cups upright is there's grief. Yeah, because you don't know exactly what's going to happen. And the Seven of Wands reversed because there's no resilience. And you have the Ten of Cups reversed because there's no delusion. One more. The King of Cups reversed because there's no support. Opposite. The Judgment reversed because there's no action. Something tells me there was something going on here because you have grief, you have decisions. That's how it is. You have the Three of Pentacles reversed because there's no excitement. You're not being excited. Wow. You have the Three of Cups reversed because there's no celebrations. Why? Why are you not celebrating? Let's tell us about that card, please. The Hierophant is upright because you're having guidance. Really? So you have all that until you have guidance. Wow. So you have the grief card because you're having grief. Because that's how it is. And whenever things are sideways, you have to look at them from a different point of view. It's the way of how it goes. It's the way of how things are, right? It's the way of, knowing what to do, but you have to have your own way of knowing what to do. You have to remember that it always can't be always about you, Leo, but if you have decisions, you have guidance, you have grief, maybe you're grieving about something, maybe there was something hard times, but it's the way of knowing what to do. You have to know exactly what it seems to be because you have to look at it, right? You have guidance, decisions, grief, right? So you have to remember that you have to think about positive as much as you can. Having grief is like a negative feeling, but you need to put that into persuasion, right? This is how it is, but this is how I'm looking at it. This is just a reading, okay? So try to stay positive as much as you can. Because it's not easy. Because you could be thinking about the past. You could be thinking about the past. That's how it goes. Okay? On to the next one. Success after a setback. Eclipse in Sagittarius. Growth. Let's look at that, shall we? So let's see. Three of Cups is upright. Six of Pentacles is upright. and the Fool is upright. Okay, so this means that you have change. You have change. Six of Pentacles, you could be doing the right thing about having money and stuff, something about having gifts or having whatever. The Three of Cups represents that you are could be in the third party, or you could be maybe into relationships, or whatever you decide to do. You have to remain about that, because this is just how how it is in one way or another. So let's see how it kind of goes for you. So you have the Knight of Cups reversed, followed by the Three of Swords reversed, and you have the Two of Pentacles reversed because you're not balancing two things at once. Interesting. So I can understand that. I can understand how things are, right? Because there's the ability to know from right and wrong in that way, right? Because that's how it kind of goes. Let's see. So let's see. The Five of Swords is upright because there's revenge. Yeah, because you're getting angry. You don't want to get yourself angered, but in one way you could be. The Strength card reversed because you have no bravery. And you have the Nine of Wands reversed because there's no fear. I can understand that. It's the way of, have that dedication, right? You have to know exactly from the right notes and the right ways and how it goes, right? This is just how it all plans out. It's the way of knowing what to do, but in one way or another, this is how it remains, because you have to look at it, right? You have to see it and understand that, right? Because let's see what's going on. Because there's the Four of Wands reversed because there's no celebration. And yeah, the Sun card is upright because there's positivity. See, that's how it is, right? Because you're being positive. And want to tell us about that card, please? You have the Ten of Pentacles reversed because there's no wealth. Interesting. The Nine of Pentacles upright because there's comfort. Yeah, see? Because you're being comfortable with it, right? Because you're staying positive. But when you are getting frustrated and you're not getting along and stuff, it's the way of how it is. Because this is just how it goes. This is like peer pressure. If someone's bothering you and keeps going, keeps nagging all the time, it gives you that wrong way and say, leave me alone, or I don't want to do it anymore. So you have to remember to back off, and when others like to criticize or whatever, or be mean to you, you have to, take a step back instead of moving forward. You know what I mean? You have to understand to let things go. Do what you can, but in order to do it, this is how it is. This is like a silver lining. Remember how it goes, because it's the way of perfection, and you have to know how it is. You have to know from your ins and outs. Understand about that. Because believe me, this is the way it goes. Think about the positive, not the negative. So remember how things are, because in that note, you have to do exactly what you're told to do, but this is how it is. Okay? Do exactly what you're told to do, Sagittarius. You could be fine. Okay? On to the next one. Your deeper resolve rises. Eclipse in Aquarius, awakening. What's going on for you? Let's see. The Tower is upright. The Emperor, that's reversed. And the Sun card is upright. Okay, so this is remains, because Aquarius, you have positivity, but then you have the Tower moment because you have chaos and everything was falling apart. You have the Emperor because there's no structure here, because everything is tumbling down. This is how it kind of remains. So I understand that perfectly well, but this is how it kind of remains. So you have the Three of Pentacles reversed because there was no third party. Ace of Wands reversed. And you have the Ten of Wands reversed. Interesting. So let's see what it remains. Let's see. Let's see. The Queen of Cups reversed because there's no empathy. Interesting. The Ten of Pentacles reversed because there's no vision. The Six of Swords upright because there's movement. Interesting. Let's see. Four of Cups upright because there's a distraction. And Ace of Pentacles is upright because there's growth. Yeah, see, this is the way it goes, Aquarius. You have a movement. You're moving from your own perspective way. You're getting distracted because you're having growth. But in society, you have to look at things from a different way, right? You have to believe that you can do it in order to do that, right? You have to have succeed. In order to succeed, you're going to have success, and you have to do exactly what you can do. Only you do exactly what you're told to do, and this is how it kind of is. It's, this is just the way it goes. But this is how it seems to be because you have to pay attention. Pay attention about how things are and how you can do it. Because, in other words, remember to stay positive as much as you can. Because this is how it goes. If you want to stay positive, you have distraction. Maybe someone's distracted you. I don't know. You could have growth because you're growing, right? In movement, you're doing maybe exercises or something to keep that Aquarius mind or something like that, right? So this is how it seems to be, but just remember that this is just how it goes. Keep it up, Aquarius. Just keep it up. Just stay positive as much as you can. Okay? You can do it if you put your mind to it. On to the next one. Re-evaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. Eclipse in Libra. Rebalance. So let's see. So let's see what's going on for you. Oh wow, the Devil that's reversed. Wow. The Death card that's reversed. And the Tower that's reversed. Wow, look at this. Wow, no endings, no obsession, no chaos, like no everything's like tumbling down. This is how it goes, Libra. Wow. Wow. So let's see what's going on for you. Just gonna clarify. Let's see. Just doing a quick reading for you, Libra. The 10 wants to separate is because you have burdens. Maybe that could be it. Ace of Wands is upright because you could be like having a new beginning. Maybe that could work. And the Three of Pentacles is upright because you're going to be in a third party. That could be interesting, right? Because you're working as together as a team. You know exactly which way you're going to go, left or right, right? It's the way of how it goes. It's the way of how it seems to be. Because this is just how it is. There's no way in that termination of how things are, because you have to look at it, right? So I'm going to see how it is for you. So you have the Hierophant reversed because there's no guidance. Interesting. You have the Seven of Swords is upright because there's deceit. And you have the Three of Cups is upright because there's celebrations. Interesting. Right? Because you're celebrating on something. And you have the Three of Pentacles upright because there's excitement. Aha, yes. So basically you having excitement. You're feeling deceit because there's everything is like it's like feeling denial or something like that. It's like you don't know what to do. But then you have celebrations. You're going to celebrate on something. You know, having that celebration, you know how it is, right? And when you have it, you enjoy what's going on, right? So it's the way of trying to look at it from that angle and understand how it goes, right? Because it's the way of how it goes in one way, right? This is not like temptation. This is not how it is, but you have to look at it, okay? Because you know what, Libra, you got this. Enjoy, okay? Because you do what you can, but stay positive as much as you can, okay? It's all you can do, Libra. Next one. Rise to challenges as a new path opens. Eclipse in Gemini. Negotiation. So let's see. Six of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Swords is upright, and the Eight of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, see, you want to be famous. You could be doing that, Gemini. That could be that. The Seven of Swords reversed. The Seven of Swords is upright because it almost feels like you maybe have anxiety. Maybe someone hurt you. Maybe you're not getting along. But the Six of Pentacles is reversed. Yeah, see, you need to look at something from a different point of view, but you need to do that, right? Because, in other words, you're trying to think things clear of how it is, right? Let's see, I'm going to clarify. So I'm going to clarify that card, this card, this card. So you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed because there's no comfort. Ten of Pentacles upright because there's wealth. And Four of Wands is upright because there's celebration. Yeah, see? You could be celebrating on something, but in that way, that's how it is. And the Strength card is upright because there's bravery. Yeah, see, Gemini? If you want to have wealth and you want to be that kind of person, you need to understand about think things thoroughly, like sharing your wealth, be nice and how it is, because you're having the bravery. You know, you do that. You have the wealth, right? And you have celebration. So if you do that, you could be celebrating on something, maybe to get together or something. You're being brave. You're having your own time. And you have money that goes with it. So if you pay attention, Gemini, you have to do exactly what you can do, and you do exactly what you're going to do. You know, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm not. But this is what the reading goes, and you have to look at it this way, because this is how it is. Okay? So you do exactly what you can, knowing how it is, and this is how it remains. Okay? You got this, Gemini. You got this. On to the next one. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Eclipse in Scorpio. Regeneration. What's going for you? And more. Two Wands upright. Six of Swords reversed. Death card is upright because it represents you, Scorpio. Basically that's how it is, right? Because you have endings maybe are coming up. Two of Wands is upright because you're planning on something. But the Six of Swords reversed. There was something that was very unusual. It's the way of knowing what to do, because you're kind of understanding of how it kind of remains for you. Right? So it's like there's something that was happening in this situation. Right? So I understand how it goes. But this is what it kind of remains. So this is just the way it seems to be for you. Let's see. So you have the Lovers reversed because there's no decisions. Three of Swords upright because there's heartbreak. Yeah, because you're feeling sad because there was something that was happening. And the Tower's upright gives you transformation. Yeah, because everything is changing, everything else, right? So you know how it is, but it's the way of how to that. It's the perfection. It's the way to look at that, right? Let's see. The Three of Pentacles reversed because there's no excitement. And let's see. The Hierophant is upright because there's guidance. Yeah, see, Scorpio. You know, this is the way it goes. You having guidance because you know exactly which direction you're going to take, you know. Yes, you're feeling sad. Yes, you're whimpering, Scorpio. Maybe you're not getting along. But, you know, when you have the Tower moment, everything is changing. You know, every time that I say this, it's the way of how it goes. You have, you know, everything changes by week, month by month, year by year, day by day, month to month, you know, and you have to look at it because in that way, Scorpio, you have to look at who, what, where, when, why, sometimes how in that situation. Is the way of how it goes. You have to have your own perplexion of how it seems to be, your own procedure of how it goes, right? Because you need to think things clearly to understand how it goes. You know, yes, there are times where you're whimpering, maybe you're not getting along, but you know what, Scorpio, you need to pay attention to how it goes. You know, you have to reflect on your own emotions, your own feelings, your own way. You know, you have to get along. Because when you don't get along, there's something that was happening, right? So that's why you have guidance, you have heartbreak, you have transformation, because everything will change in a split second. That's how it remains. That's how it kind of is. Because this is how it goes. So keep it up, Scorpio. Try to think positive, okay? On to the next one. An emotional phase or domestic development. Eclipse in Cancer, acceptance. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. Two of Swords is upright. The Eight of Wands is upright. Wow. And the Six of Wands is upright. Wow, look at this. Look at this, Cancer. Basically, the point being is that you have the Two of Swords because you don't know which direction you're going to take, left or right. You have the Eight of Wands represents that you're traveling somewhere. The Six of Wands represents that you're going to maybe, you know, this is like after communication, but this is just how it goes. You're moving forward. You know, you're doing exactly what you're told to do, but, you know, this is how it is, right? So this is just how it seems to be, because on how it goes, right? This is how it is. So I'm going to clarify. So let's see. The Hierophant reversed because there's no guidance. Three of Pentacles upright because there's excitement. The Lover's upright because there's decisions. See? That's how it is, because you're going to have your own decisions, your own way. Having no guidance kind of sucks because that's how it is. But this is what remains. What's the opposite? The Three of Swords reversed because there's no heartbreak. Okay. Opposite. The Tower reversed because there's no transformation. You have the Five of Cups reversed because there's no grief. Wow. And you have the devil that's upright because there's obsession. Yeah, because, which means that you're not getting along. You know, you could be you're saying bad language. You're not getting along in one way or another. So it's like, this is what it remains. You're not getting along, you know? And when you have excitement because you're going to travel, you know, you could be doing that, right? But when you have decisions, you know, you need to have your own, you know, A and B situation, you know? You have to have your own point of view. It's the way of knowing what to do, but it's the way of, you know, complex of how it seems to be. Understand about your own decisions in your own way, because, you know, you have your rights, you have your own decisions. You know, this is how it is. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is what the reading is, and you have to look at it, because that's what it seems to be. Look at this, and that's how it goes. Okay, Cancer, keep it up. Try to stay positive as much as you can. On to the next one. Follow your dreams. Moon and Pisces, wonder. One more. Five of Wands is upright, followed by the Seven of Wands is upright, and the Nine of Pentacles that's reversed. Interesting, because in one way or another, this is how it determines. So, you know, the Five of Wands is upright, the Seven of Wands is upright, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Something that isn't very adequate. It's not very good, right? Because you're not getting along. You're not. No. So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So you have the Queen of Wands reversed because there's no charisma. Seven of Wands is upright because there's resilience. The Moon is upright because there's misinterpretation. Because you could have what's the word I'm looking for? Illusions. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles upright because there's trust. Yeah, because you are telling the truth. You have resilience, you know, because you don't know what to do, but in one way or another, you have to put yourself into perspective. You know, it's the way of how it is. It's the way of having that determination of how it goes. Because in one way or another, you have to put yourself into resilience. Maybe you're going to put yourself, you know, into a timeout, or maybe you can do whatever you decide to do, Pisces. But there are things that you're trying to remember, and you do what you can. You have to plan everything out, you know? So if you have everything planned, you do what you can, but you have the balance about telling the truth and, you know, how it is. Because in one way or another, that's how it looks, okay? So remember about this reading, because Pisces, you have to do exactly what you're told to do, okay? Think about positive, not the negative, okay? How many more left? Okay, 3 more left. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Moon in Capricorn, accomplishment. So let's see. So let's see. Three of Swords reversed, followed by the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Wow. And the Star is upright because you have determination and the inspiration that you have. But the Ace of Pentacles reversed because you have no understanding. Maybe that could work. The Three of Swords reversed because you don't have no heartbreak. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed because you're having bad luck. The Five of Swords reversed because there is no revenge. The King of Cups is upright because you have support. Interesting. So what's going on because you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed and you have the Five of Swords reversed. You have the Ace of Cups reversed because there's no satisfaction. And you have the Queen of Swords reversed because there's no independence. Interesting. Seven of Cups upright because there's a delusion. Interesting. And you have the King of Swords reversed because there's no knowledge. Obviously, there was something wrong with that. And the Six of Cups is upright good because you're thinking about the past. Yeah, see, obviously, if you have support, past, and delusion, and you're having bad karma, it's a pain in the butt. You know, it's the things that you have to look at it from a different way, a different perspective, a different how it is. Because, you know, it's the way of knowing what to do, but you have to put things into the right holding, the right way, you know. Think about the positive, not the negative. Because when you have delusion, you're having delusions, right? Maybe you're having deja vus. The past, you're having your past, and then you have support, you know. So that's how it seems to be. You have to think things through in order to do that, right? Because this is just a reading, but that's how it goes, okay, Capricorn? Think about the positive, not the negative. Next one. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. Eclipse in Virgo. Reorganization. Let's see what's going on for you. Three of Cups reversed, Four of Pentacles upright, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Wow, so you're getting bad luck. You're not in a third party. You're not in relationships. You're not doing that. You have the Four of Pentacles upright because you're in comfort. You're in control, whatever you're doing. But that's how it kind of remains. So what's going on for you, Virgo? So let's see. Seven of Swords reversed because there's no deceit. Okay? Followed by the Strength card reversed because there's no bravery. And you have the Three of Cups reversed because there's no celebrations. That's why you have no celebrations over here. Okay? So let's see. Page of Pentacles upright because there's prospects. Okay? Followed by the Four of Swords reversed because there's no recuperation. And you have the Ace of Swords reversed because there's no understanding. Because you're misunderstanding. You have the Six of Swords reversed because there's no movement. Followed by the Knight of Wands is upright because there's fear. Interesting. Interesting. What's that said? Five of Wands is upright because there's chaos. Yeah, because everything is not going as planned as it used to be. Because, here's the dealio. You have prospects, right? This is how it is. It's determination of how it goes in one way or another. You have chaos because everything is going, which way, how it is. You have fear because that's a negative, right? Because you're having fear because there was something that was happening. So I understand the way it goes in one way or another. So let's see. The Five of Pentacles upright because there's insecurity. Yeah, because you're having insecurity. You're kind of like not doing anything because you're having chaos. You're having fear. And you have to look at things from that way of how it goes. You have to think things clearly in order to do it. Think about the positive, not the negative. Right? And you do exactly what you're told to do. Be responsible. Do the right thing. Because in other cases, you have to do exactly what you can. Right? You have to understand that this is not a locomotion situation. But you have to believe on how it goes. Think about the positive, not the negative. Because when you draw in the negative as the fear, and then you have the negative of chaos, and you're being in security, is the way of how it goes. You're not very happy, right? Because you know what, Virgo, I don't want to be mean to you, but in a way about having insecurity, chaos, and fear, you're being like a nuisance, because everyone doesn't want your negativity, right? Everyone wants to be happy, be joyful, be everything else. If you want to be the center of attention or everything else, you have to guide your own way, your own satisfactory, guaranteed, Think about the positive, not the negative. Because when you keep doing like this, it's not very good. So you have to stay positive as much as you can. Because in order to do things, you have to do exactly how it is. Stay in the right moment. And that's just how it seems to be. Okay, Virgo? Keep it up. Try to stay positive. Change things around. Okay? That's how it seems to be. Okay? Because I wasn't trying to be mean or rude, but I'm just telling you how it is. Last one. Personal growth. Moon and Taurus. Self-esteem. This is how it goes. One more. Let's see. Just 7 wands reversed, followed by the sun that's reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, see? The sun card represents that you're having negative energy because you're not getting, getting what you want. You're not seeing yourself outside the box or anything like that. So that's how it is, right? So you're trying to believe on how it goes. So I understand that. Too sweet. So I'm trying to figure out what's happening through this reading. You have the 5 of Cups reversed, followed by you have the Knight of Swords reversed, and you have the Page of Cups reversed. Interesting. I understand that, but doesn't make any sense though. Doesn't make any sense. Because you're trying to do exactly what you're told to do, but in order to do it, you have to know from the inside and out. You have to put it that way, right? Because this is how it remains. The 6 of Swords is upright good because there's movement. I understand that. 7 of Swords is upright good because there's deceit. And 5 of Wands reversed because there's no chaos. Interesting. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, the 4 of Swords are upright because there's recuperation. Yeah, because you're recuperating after you're feeling deceit. Everything is falling apart, right? You're not thinking that there was something that was happening. Because this is very odd about this reading, right? This is how it kind of remains in one way or another, So I want to clarify again. So you have the Lovers that's reversed because there's no decisions. Then you have the Magician is upright because you have skill. Obviously you do. You have the 3 of Wands is upright because there's communication. Yes, that's how it is. And you have the 10 of Wands is upright because there's burdens. Aha, yeah, see, that's what remains because you have movement and burdens. You have skill because you're feeling deceit. Because you have communication after recuperation. Because in that note, you have to face your own abilities from right and wrong. You have to know exactly what you're going to do, but in order to do it, that's how it is, right? Because in that note, it's the way of how it goes. So you have to pay attention on how it remains, okay? This is how it is. This is how it goes. So before I let you go, pay attention about how it seems to be, because in that note, Taurus, you need to pay attention on how it is. You have to believe on how it goes. You have to remember how it is. This is just, remember how things are. Put things in perspective of another way, because when you have skill, burdens, movement, communication, those are good words, When you're feeling deceit, something that was deceiving you, and you're not getting it, you're not. But when you have communication and recuperation at the same time, you're going to do the right thing. You're going to talk about it. You're going to talk it as it goes, right? Because you have to feel it as it goes along. So this is what I have for you all. Enjoy this wonderful all signs reading, and I'll see you next time. So enjoy, because this is how it goes. This is how it remains. This is how it seems to be, because this is how it goes. This is how your guys' reading is, and this is what it seems to be. So I hope that this reading helps you. Enjoy. Give it a like, give it a comment, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Really. Bye.